Hi Libra, what's up? Welcome to your May reading. I hope that you're having a beautiful day. We're going to see what messages need to come through for you guys, get you some insight, guidance, overall see what's going on and what you can expect. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. But yeah, let's get into this reading. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you, overall what you can expect over these next couple of weeks for Libra placements. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for Libra? We have the Fish coming out as your first card. What's going on for Libra? What do my Libras need to know, look out for, or be aware of? Oh my god, y'all gave me so many cards. But I feel like it's important. I'm going to stick with them. I'm going to go with them. We'll do like a maybe just kind of like speed round of what they mean because y'all gave me a lot. I normally don't do this. I normally will take like 2 or 3. But so let's just start off with this fish because the fish is symbolizing like this flippy floppy, unsure, on the fence, yes, and then no, and then maybe so, and then you think, yes, okay, I'm certain about this, and then the next day your mind might change, or circumstances come up, or you're being pushed down a different direction, or like things are just up in the air, and it could be a confusing time for you. And so this is really just saying, like, if you're making any plans or making any commitments, really like don't go super far ahead. Really just kind of stay in the near future time frame, like from now to the end of the week. You might not want to make a big fat commitment 6 months from now, like something right now in the moment that you're like, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to commit to this new, I don't know, car lease for the next year. I don't know, like it's just kind of like this is the energy where it's just like things are up in the air right now, and if you're not 100% sure of what it is that you want, this might not be the best time to fully commit, okay? This fish energy is like a non-committal vibe. Let me see what else you have, because we have the rabbit. Rabbit is the energy of overthinking. It is the energy of being anywhere but the present, being in the past, being in the future, but not being right here now in the moment. A lot of mental overthinking, planning, preparing, overanalyzing. Oh, it's just like a lot going on in your brain. Same with the gazelle. Oh my god, these two cards go hand in hand. Like the gazelle is this restless, perfectionist, planning, trying to like oversee every little detail and on alert, on guard, trying to like be like 10 steps ahead. But right now it's like with the fish, it's kind of impossible because the current's always changing and the current might take you down somewhere else that you weren't planning on going. So then we also have the hyena, and the hyena can also be like trying to come across and paint yourself in a certain light, in a certain way. Like this is all about how you're being perceived, how others are seeing you. And the hyena is someone that's known to be kind of like a jokester, the class clown. You never see them with a frown, you never see them down in the dumps or see them struggling. The hyena is someone who's like kind of laughs it off, shrugs it off, says a few jokes here and there. That's how they deal with discomfort. That's how they deal with pain. That's how they deal with emotions. Like they kind of, it's a little bit of a surface level energy. And so as you're going through this, that maybe is how you're trying to carry yourself. Like you don't care, you're unbothered, like you're fine. But like deep down with the gazelle, the rabbit, and the fish, you're kind of a hot mess right now. But on the surface, you're like, no, I'm fine. But like also internally, you might be carrying some, maybe you're feeling a little bit bitter, maybe you're feeling a little bit of resentment, maybe you're feeling a little annoyance or frustrated, but like on the outside, on the surface, you're trying to come across a certain way. Or maybe you're being like passive aggressive, like maybe there's something that's actually bothering you, but you're not flat out saying it. Like you're trying to give little hints, little nudges, little jokes, but like you're not flat out being direct. That's what the hyena is about, all right? Advice of the hyena is sobriety, so you might want to take a break from like maybe drinking or smoking or something like that. Just throwing that out there for somebody. We also then have the spider, and the spider is all about patience and persistence and dedication and just staying consistent, and that there's some sort of plan that's unfolding, but you might not see the full picture right now. This has kind of been a theme for the collective I've noticed in today's readings that I've done so far. the spider is a sign of protection, especially if you see a spider around you or nearby, or, you know, spiders are known as signs that you are very, very close to achieving some sort of goal or a manifestation coming to fruition. It also does talk about like your guides and angels that are around you, watching over you at this time. But, you know, spider can be a very tedious, repetitive, same old every single day. For like it does talk about consistency and perfectionism and practice, and so it's like there's something that you're doing, you're getting better at, or it takes practice and patience and a lot of repetition, and so you might get a little bit bored of whatever this is, and you're wanting a change, you're wanting something different, you're wanting something unusual, you're wanting like a shake up in your reality, especially in some sort of commitment here with the fox. Like there's something that you've been very committed to, fox and the spider, something that you've been very consistently showing up for, but yet it's getting old, or it's getting stale, or kind of stagnant, or it's just like not super fulfilling is what it seems. And again, on the surface you might be trying to paint it off like, oh yeah, no biggie, but like deep down you're like, oh my god, like when is this gonna change, or I really crave this shift, or I really am wanting this, or when am I gonna have this thing, like, you know. And so it's kind of like festering up within you. Then we have the starfish. Oh my god, y'all gave me so many cards. So then we have the starfish. Starfish does bring up insecurities. It does bring up things that are more on the surface level that appear to be a big deal, but maybe they're not actually that deep. Maybe all you need is like a release here with the frog, which is emotional purging, cleansing, feeling, healing, releasing, and letting go. Especially if you've been spreading yourself too thin, all right? Maybe you have been people-pleasing or overexerting yourself, or giving way more than you have been giving to yourself. You've been giving to everybody else but you. And so this is where you need to check in with yourself and be like, hey, why am I doing this? Or why am I putting up with this? Or why am I putting myself in this position that is potentially harmful to me, or triggering these negative beliefs or these negative emotions? Like, you know, asking yourself those important questions, sitting with these important feelings, even those insecurities that could be brought up in the situation, right? What is this trying to teach you? What is this showing that you may need to work through, or work on, or improve, or, you know, retrain your thoughts? Or like, because there's a situation you're dealing with, it could be uncomfortable. Like we do have quite a few cards signifying like, hey, there's discomfort here. And so obviously as humans, we don't want to be in that discomfort, but like when we're in our discomfort, when we're out of our comfort zone, that's where we're growing the most. So although right now it could be a little bit uncomfortable, it could be a little bit awkward, this is teaching you a lot about yourself. And, you know, it's showing you your flaws and imperfections, but showing you like, okay, like your weaknesses, but you can turn these weaknesses into your strength. So like you can turn this around. Like you have the ability to really make this your superpower in some sort of way. And that's the eagle, and that's the last card. Hallelujah. And also at the bottom we have the phoenix. So like this kind of to end these animal cards before we get into the tarot, it's really saying that like you have the ability to really transform your life, transform the situation, transform how you feel about yourself in the situation. You can't obviously transform other people, like but you can transform how you show up in the situation. And so it's within your control, right? That's within you. So you can make that change at any moment. There's a new karmic cycle beginning. I do see you're clearing some sort of blockage from your past, and it's intense. It's a lot, Libra. Like, it's a lot. Hummingbird, turtle. There could be something you're slowly returning to, or slowly coming back to, or like, I don't know. But that's a lot. So, sheesh. Let's move into the tarot. Okay, I'm just gonna like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with these cards. I'm just gonna like put them over here. Like it's gonna look like a mess here. Okay, whatever. It's gonna be a scattered mess today. Libra, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on for you. Hopefully Spirit can give us more specifics of the storyline, or I guess whatever messages you may need to hear during this time. What is going on for Libra? What do my Libras need to know? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What's going on for Libra in the month of May 2024? With the Chariot. All right, where are you going? This is Cancerian energy. From now to Cancer season could actually be a very poignant time, significant time of change, transformation. I do feel, okay, we have the Sun at the bottom. I really am feeling like, okay, well, first of all, Chariot to the Sun. You're moving towards a time of more love, of more happiness, of more enjoyment and fulfillment and pleasure, okay? You're on the way. So this is meaning that you're leaving behind something in your life that has been bringing you dissatisfaction, where you've been feeling unfulfilled, you've been feeling stuck, you've been feeling insecure, you've been feeling blocked, you've been feeling unhappy, right? You're taking these steps necessary to secure your happy future. You're needing to leave behind the comfort zone. You're needing to leave behind the the known realm. Like you're leaving behind your nest, your home, your safety, your security. You're leaving that behind, heading into a new direction, but it is for your highest good. I would also say with the sun at the bottom, and then we have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, how I mentioned Cancer season. I feel like once the sun moves into Cancer, there's a significant change, or I guess even just like improvement in your mental health or your happiness, or like just like your state of mind and where you're at in life. I do feel like by Cancer season, or by the end of June, like the 21st, that's when the sun moves into Cancer, the 21st, I believe, of June. All right, I know this is your May reading, but I'm just giving you a heads up. Something about the end of June is going to be poignant or connected to whatever it is that you're going through this month. It's going to play out from now till June 21st. Like, this is preparing you for something big. I have to mention that. Like, I feel that so strongly. I can't ignore that. I have to tell you. Okay? But there's like a significant change around the corner, like that you're already initiating here. I'm not taking this stack. We're not doing that again, Libra. Okay, tell me more. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. What are you not saying? It looks like you're withholding some sort of news or information. Like literally this Page of Swords in reverse, they are covering their mouth. There's something that you're keeping hush-hush. There's something that you're keeping as a secret. There's something you feel like you have to like bite your tongue or hold back. Or it's like you aren't... There's something you're not sharing. There's something you feel like you need to do on your own, or you need to do by yourself, or you need to move in silence, okay? Nine of Wands is at the bottom. It seems like you're doing this by yourself, and you're very determined, like, you're really determined about this new start, this new beginning. We have the Hangman, the Fool, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like you're moving in silence. I feel like there's some moves that you're making that you're keeping to yourself, or you're being very low-key about. You're being very, like, secretive about. Seven of Swords and also the Ten of Cups. You could be keeping certain things away, like secrets or just plans that you're making away from like loved ones, friends, family. Like I feel like there's some sort of, let's see, there's something that you're hiding. What are you hiding? It's connected to some sort of new beginning that you're very focused and determined to make your reality here. But at the same time with the Hangman, there's something about your expectations. I don't know, we're going to need to continue going forwards. But so the Chariot and the Page of Swords reverse, you need to maybe do more research or do more planning, because there might be some things that appear to be one way but might not actually be what it seems. Like you might want to do a little bit more planning, a little bit more research, or just know what you're getting involved in, because I'm also seeing it's like there could be information being withheld from you. And so it's like you could be told one thing, but perhaps you're not being told the full truth, or vice versa. You might not be telling the full truth to somebody. Take it however it resonates, but let's see. Okay. What's going on for Libra? We have the Nine of Cups. Okay. So Nine of Cups is all about your hopes, your dreams, and your wish fulfillments. So we have the Ten of Swords at the bottom. Maybe you wish for an ending. Maybe you're really wishing and hoping and praying something will come to an end here. Ten of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. There could be a change in your physical reality, and some sort of like, it could be about your job. It could be about where you live. It's some sort of commitment here with the Hierophant. All right, so this could be about a relationship or some sort of contract that you have signed. Nine of Swords. You want out. There's something, something that you're emotionally attached to or deeply connected to, but it brings in a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. It makes you feel like a heavy burden, or like there's a lot of like pressure on you. And I don't know, with the King of Pentacles, like King of Pentacles and the Hierophant, like you can handle this. Like you can definitely carry your weight here. You can definitely like stick through this. But with that Ten of Swords, like you kind of want there's some sort of desire or wish for this to change, or for this to be over, or you just want to get to the good part. Nine of Cups, you just want to get to the fun part. You just want to get to the other side of this. You're kind of you're in the middle of this change, and you're just looking forward to being on the other side of this change. Like, it is showing with that Ten of Swords that was at the bottom, like the worst is over. It's only gonna get better. It will only get better from here on out. All right, you're on the upswing now. Maybe you were going down, 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 but now you're on the upswing, right? The Wheel of Fortune. So you're moving up. Tell me more. What's going on for Libra? What do my Libras need to know? We have the Seven of Cups. All right, this is where you're like, I don't know if I really want... Look, Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is where because we go from the Nine of Cups to then the Seven of Cups, where it's like now you're questioning what you want in life, or now you're like the things that you desired, the things that you wanted, right? It was the Nine of Cups, and then we had the Ten of Swords. So you're like, okay, I really want something here to come to an end, or I really wanting this thing to be done or over with. I want to be on the other side. Now that it's done, or now that it's over, now that it's behind you, now Seven of Cups, you're like questioning everything, or now you're flip-flopping, or now, you know, this is that fish energy from earlier. We're like, oh my god, yes or no, maybe so. Like, now you're flip-flopping. This is when we're like, wait a minute, I'm on the road, I'm going on a road trip, I'm an hour on the road, and I'm like, wait, did I turn off the stove? Did I leave that light on? Fuck, I should probably turn back. Oh, did I lock the doors? I should probably turn back and just double check. It's like, this is where you're like, wait a fucking minute. Okay, I wanted this thing, but now that I have it, now I'm confused. Or now it's not really what I wanted, or Seven of Cups. It's not what I envisioned, or now I'm like, wait, do I want this? Or do I want that? Or is this? Or like that? Like, now it's like a scattered mess. And it's confusing because now the Magician, you're in this position, the Magician position. You're in the Magician position. Okay. You're in this position where Hierophant, you have oh my god, like Hierophant, Nine of Swords. You have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. You have a lot of pressure. You thought back then you had a lot of pressure and responsibility, but now it's like times 1,000. Or maybe not, maybe like 100, maybe it's not as severe, but it seems like you're in this position here, your future is really in your hands, like it was before, but it's only more now, like there's more pressure, and you're feeling it emotionally. Yeah, look, Eight of Cups, like there's some things you're leaving behind, or Judgment, Eight of Cups, like you're not going to be returning to, or it's going to be behind you once and for all, but it's like, this change definitely makes you feel a little bit anxious, or like you're a little bit concerned, or a little bit worried, or a little bit like, am I making the right choice? Okay, don't psych yourself out now. Don't, like, you gotta stick to your plan, or you gotta stay, like, whatever that you have initiated, you need to follow through. Magician to the Hierophant, you need to follow through with what you said. Now you need to walk your talk. All right, you've been talking all this. Now you better walk it, right? You better stick to it. You better, I mean, okay, if you want, you can change your mind. Like, I guess it depends on what it is, right? But, okay, let's keep going. Where is this going? Tell me more. What can Libra, sorry, my hair's getting in the way. What can Libra expect in the month of May? What do my Libras need to know? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, placements. What do my Libras need to know in the month of May? Look, Ten of Swords. It just fell right out. There is an ending taking place in May. And it could be in your love life, or it could be in a relationship here with the Knight of Cups. Alright? Maybe this is blindsiding. Maybe you didn't see this coming. Knight of Cups, the Sun, and the Fool. But it's showing there's a new start. There's a new beginning. So there's some sort of ending taking place that creates this space for something new. Look, Page of Pentacles and the Fool, and it's aligning with your vision, or the vision that you had. Yeah, your plans all along. Seven of Swords. There's something here with Justice. Seven of Swords, Justice, and the Page of Pentacles. There's some sort of plan. This was going back earlier. You had the Seven of Swords come out with other things. The Ten of Cups. I can't remember the others. And it was connected to this Page of Swords universe, I think, or the Chariot. There's some sort of action that you're taking, but you were doing it very low-key, or you weren't telling people about it for a reason. This is part of this plan, or this is part of this, like, shift or ending taking place. But it's affecting you, it's affecting what you love, or it's something that, I don't know, it's something, this ending you're happy about because it takes you to this new beginning that leads to this happiness, like, and fulfillment, or again, I keep saying, like, the worst is over, you're on the upswing. So we'll clarify what that Ten of Swords is. But so then what happens? Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups still at the bottom. What else can Libra expect? Nine of Wands. Knight of Wands at the bottom. This is where your emotions are really on the forefront here. Your emotions are in the driver's seat. And this is what's like your motivation. This is what's pushing you. This is what's directing you right now. Your emotions is what's like saying, like, okay, this is what I gotta keep going. I gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep putting in this consistency. Or I gotta, like, you also may feel like you have to defend yourself or protect yourself from being like vulnerable or like too sensitive or too emotional, or like, I kind of am seeing with this Knight of Wands, there's a little bit of a fleeting energy that's around you or that you're embodying. Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, it's actually not fleeting. I take that back. It's actually consistent. I thought sometimes the Knight of Wands can be seen as like a very inconsistent energy, but it's actually showing Three of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles that no, like, you're actually very consistent with this. Okay. Where are you? Like, what's happening? Like, then what? Like, you know what? Let's just stop. Let me clarify a few things. Like, for example, this Ten of Swords, there's this ending here that's taking place that I guess you're wanting. So let's see what this ending is about. This Ten of Swords for Libra. What is this ending that Libra is so like fixated on? Let's see. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Maybe that Nine of Cups to the Seven of Cups, you're like, how on earth am I going to make this happen? How on earth am I going to manifest this? How am I going to call this in and make this my reality? I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off. Sometimes you don't need to worry about the how. You just need to focus on what it is and, like, just ask for the universe support. Like, you may not have all the steps, but if you can kind of get an idea of what your desire is or what your desired outcome is, you can, like, work your way backwards. You don't always have to have it all planned or figured out. Sometimes it's just about, like, getting clear with what is your desire, and then the universe will help you get there. Let me just see. What's this Ten of Swords? What's this ending for Libra? Four of Swords reversed. It's something that brings you anxiety or like lack of peace. It's something that makes you feel restless, unnerved. It doesn't make you feel safe is what I'm trying to say. That's your energy, Libra. There's something that has been like disrupting your peace. Oh goodness. Okay, tell me this Ten of Swords. What's coming to an end for? Oh, where did this come from? The Hermit. All right, maybe this is the end to your isolation. Eight of Pentacles. I see you also working on yourself here. Hermit to the Eight of Pentacles. I see like you're putting a lot of effort in yourself and your goals and your life and your money and your stability. And so that's also part of this change, or this is something that you've been very determined or very focused on building or creating. This is also Virgo energy. So there could be something about Virgo season that might be connected to this. All right. Or you might be dealing with the Virgo. Again, at the bottom of the deck, clarifying this Ten of Swords, we have the Lovers. Lovers does talk about some sort of soulmate contract, some sort of deep connection that you have with somebody. It could be with a Gemini, it doesn't have to be. But so the Lovers, Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this ending or this change could be taking place between you and somebody else or someone that you work with. But what is this change necessarily about? Tell me this Ten of Swords, please. You might need a break from someone. Or you might want to kind of take a solo path. Let's see. Ten of Swords. What's this Ten of Swords for Libra? The Fool. Again, it's indicating that this is like, it's not like ending and then that's it. It's like ending, new beginning. But it's like Knight of Wands. Here we have it showing up again. Kind of this Ten of Swords. The Star. So this wish, this ending is something you've wished for. You wish for this ending. You wish for this to be over. You wish for this to be done, or like you wish for this to be behind you, and that's what's happening. Like your wish is being granted here. All right? It's in alignment with you. This is for your highest path. This is for your highest good. You get your wish. Your wish is here. Your wish is coming true. Whatever you want about this new cycle or this new beginning, it's happening. I see you initiating it. I see you taking action towards it. I see you're like set on this path. Like there's no turning back. You're not going to change your mind. once you've made up your mind, right? I know earlier with that fish and the rabbit and the gazelle, you're going back and forth, but now it's like once you've made up your mind, Fox, made the commitment, made the promise to yourself or someone else, that's it. You're solidified. Like, your mind's been made up and you're locked in. That's what it seems like here. Okay, let's see. Where are we at with the time? Okay, let's just clarify the chariot and see where you're going. Where's Libra going? Some of you, there's travel or there's moving. I'm not sure if I mentioned that earlier when the chariot came out, but there could be something about you with a new car or selling a car or like... Anyways, let's see. Tell me about the chariot. It's 4:44 right now on the clock. Tell me about the chariot for Libra. Where's Libra going? 10 of Wands. Okay, wherever you're going, let me just make it clear. There's still a lot more work to be done. It may not be the easiest at times. There may be obstacles, but with the chariot always overcomes whatever setbacks, obstacles, or challenges. Okay, so I'm gonna just be 100% straightforward with you. Wherever you're headed, wherever you're going, it's not going to be just like super easy peasy, boom, bam, done. It's probably not going to be as simple as that, unfortunately. I wish it was, but whatever it is that you're taking action towards, it's probably not going to happen overnight. It's probably not going to be something that's just like I said, remember at the beginning of the reading, I was like, it feels like something about Cancer season could be connected to this. It's like, it may not be over until like July for some of you. I know you may not want to be hearing that, but I'm going to just keep it 100%. It most likely, whatever this is that you're moving towards, is going to be a lot of work, and you might get tired, so breaks are necessary. Clarifying the chariot with the High Priestess and the Eight of Cups. See, your intuition is guiding you towards moving away or leaving behind your comfort zone or leaving behind something that you know, something you've invested a lot of time, energy, consistency with. Your intuition is saying like this time is up, or like you've served your purpose, or like you've learned all that you can here and it's time to move on, or it's time to learn elsewhere, it's time to evolve, it's time to grow, it's time for a change. And so your intuition is like so strong and you can't ignore it. Nine of Wands also. And so this is kind of going back to the last card that came out, is like you're really standing on this feeling, or like you can't ignore what your intuition is saying here, right? This is a choice that you're making. Two of Wands to the Nine of Wands. This is a choice that once you make, there's no turning back, or you're gonna have to really stand on this. Okay, what is it that's Page of Swords reverse? What are you not saying, or like what are you withholding? Like there's something that you're being hush-hush about. Let me just see. I'm not trying to expose you, but let me just see. Page of Swords reverse for Libra. Six of Swords. Literally, you're being quiet and moving in silence. You're like not telling people about this move or about this action that you're taking. Like you don't want people to know about this. You probably just want privacy. Two of Cups. That you might just want privacy, or there's someone that maybe you know it would hurt their feelings. Two of Cups and Five of Cups. Okay, in the World and the Hangman, like there's an ending that could be taking place between you and someone else, and like with this news, like the reason why you're not saying anything is because you know it might hurt their feelings or upset them. Oh, you better not be ghosting. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. If you do that, just know, if you do that, it will come back to you. It will come back. If you act or behave in a way like that, Libra, you're going to get the same in return. Just saying. How you act and how you treat other people, you will eventually get that back. So treat people the way you want to be treated. I'm just saying. Okay, Page of Swords reverse, one last card. This Page of Swords reverse. Is it important? Look, the Two of Wands came out. The Two of Wands came out, flew out in the reverse. I think the reason why you're not expressing or telling people or a specific someone why you're making this move or why you're making this choice, because you think that like it's going to make you sway again. The Two of Wands reverse can be indecisive, stagnant. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to choose. So that's the choice itself. So the reason why you're not expressing this or sharing this information is because you know if you were, you'd probably end up going back and forth. And you don't want to be, you're already confused with yourself where you're at. You don't want to confuse other people. So it makes sense. Or like involving other people in this might make you more confused. So that could be why you're keeping it hush hush, or like, you know, okay, so that makes sense, right? That makes sense. Yeah, Eight of Swords. You're just in your head. You might need to give yourself more time. Yeah, until you're in a more balanced state or more neutral. It could be around the full moon in Sag next week on the 23rd, where you may feel more clarity and more grounded. Yeah, King of Pentacles. So perhaps before you make any big decisions, you might want to wait until after the full moon in Sagittarius. The full moon in Sagittarius is going to help you really like be more optimistic. It's going to help you look at the bigger picture. It's going to help you, I don't know, it's going to bring in more luck and fortune. So maybe you might want to wait if possible. If possible, you might not be able to wait, but if you can give yourself a little bit more time, that might be your best interest, okay? But I mean, it seems like you know where you're going, and even if you don't like mentally know where you're going, your spirit, your soul, your intuition knows where you're going. So if you can just really lean into that faith and trust yourself and trust the divine, it's gonna work itself out. It seems like it could be just a crazy, chaotic time for you, Libra. A lot of searching, a lot of introspection, a lot of time for yourself to just like figure things out, okay? So with that being said, I wish you all the best on your journey. You got this. It's gonna be all right. I'm sending you lots of good vibes, lots of love your way. Let me know if this reading helped or resonated. If it did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. Have a good one, Libra. Bye.